Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about episode 1 of Kingdom. Now if you're looking for reactions, I did all of my reactions to each of the performances in yesterday's video, which you can go and have a look at. Thank you all so much for the support on that. Getting thousands of views on that when I have literally less than 100 subs is ridiculous. So, obviously if you're new here and you enjoy this video, subscribe, but honestly thank you all so much for the support on that. But anyway, today we're a little bit different. Like I said we're going to actually discuss the episode. In the last video, it would just be reacting to them all. And now I've actually been able to watch the full episode because, as you may know, English subs were not on the video. There was no English subs on the initial video. So I've had to wait for English subs to be fan created so that I can actually watch the damn thing and fully understand what's going on. But I've done that now. The episode's come out in English as well. And it's been about 24 hours since the actual show came out last night. And yeah. So first thing I'm going to talk about is obviously the rankings. There was literally between, I think, 6th and 3rd place, obviously we don't know what 6th place is yet, less than 60,000 votes, which is crazy. Because I honestly think whoever gets 1st or 2nd is going to be a huge gap. Or it might just be dead close, I might be wrong. But, I mean, first of all, obviously ATEEZ coming in 5th. I mean, it sucks, but I feel like I'm biased. Because ATEEZ were the first group I ever fully followed and supported. So, I feel quite biased. But, I mean, the ATEEZ performance, it wasn't incredible, but it was very good. And if it was any other show with any other set of groups, there's no way that gets 5th. Like, 18 are going to be so mad. There's no way it should be 5th. Yeah, I mean, I guess the problem is, I don't know who I would have ranked it above. I think that's what I was struggling with. But it shouldn't have been 5th. Like, that, it's crazy them getting 5th place. But I've seen their Mama performances, right? If you've watched their Mama, I believe it was the 2019 performance, you will know their performances are 10 times better than that. Like, not that performance was bad, but they can do crazy, crazy shit. And so that's what I think we're going to see in episode 2. You know, I think the theme was like into the new world or something. You know, pretty O&F. But if you've watched Road to Kingdom, but yeah. So I think it's on the internet what they've been performing. I haven't looked yet because I don't want spoilers. But I'm sure ATEEZ are going to smash this next round. There's no way they're going to stay in 5th. Absolutely no way. Now, 4th place being SF9. As much as I hate to say it, I think it's probably about right. I think I had them about 3rd or 4th on my rankings. You know, I think they did similarly to ATEEZ. I think it was a good solid performance. There was some awesome camera tricks. If you watched my reaction video, I was just there, just amazed by the camera tricks they were doing with the little swoosh and I just loved it. I loved it. So I think they did really well. I think they really shocked people. I think people are really underestimating SF9. I keep saying this in the comments section. I think they're the dark horse. I think they're absolutely the dark horse of the whole competition. I mean, when they walked out in the suits and they just did that little slow walk along, you could just see everyone else's reactions, just like being like, "Oh my god, these guys are not here to play." But I think people are underestimating them, which is a shame. But that'll just make it even sweeter when they do really well, I think. So, yeah, I honestly think SF9 got a great shot. I think that they really need to smash the 2nd round, though, and they'll get straight up the rankings. They were only, like, less than 10k, I think, behind BTOB, who were in 3rd, so. But what a great segue that is to 3rd place, which was BTOB. I actually thought they'd come last, which, in hindsight, was really stupid of me. Because, obviously, they're BTOB, they're not going to come last. Obviously, it's only the 4 of them with the 2 of them on hiatus, but I mean, it's because I watched Road to Kingdom, right? And in Road to Kingdom, anyone who tried to do like a slow performance, anyone who tried to not do an upbeat, really well choreographed performance came last. The whole show, even if they sang incredibly. And so I assumed that would carry on into this, forgetting that it was BTOB. But them coming 3rd, I think it was about right. I mean, honestly, I think personally that both iKON and Stray Kids' performances were the top 2 for me. I think they were both better than BTOB. Obviously, there's rumours about the BOYZ being 6th, but I'll get into that in a minute. But I think 3rd place was bang on for where they should have been. I think that was right. I think they maybe should have been higher, but I just think Stray Kids and iKON absolutely smashed it. I think the BOYZ smashed it as well, but I probably would have put the BOYZ about 4th, but obviously we know that's not going to happen because they're going to have 1st, 2nd, or 6th. But talking about the 3 last placements now, it's obvious Stray Kids got 1st or 2nd. All the rumours are hinting towards Stray Kids being 1st or 2nd. Literally everything hints towards it. However, I've seen rumours that iKON are 6th. I've seen rumours that the BOYZ are 6th. I think it's more likely the BOYZ are 6th. In the episode, they revealed the expectation rankings, and I know that most groups expected iKON to come 1st in the whole competition. So I find it really unlikely that iKON are sick. So I think it's most likely going to be the boys, which is a travesty. And I think it's just people underestimating them because they were on Road to Kingdom and they weren't automatically on Kingdom, like snobbery level stuff. I was not happy with that. I do not think the boys put the worst performance in at all. Just not at all. And if you watch them on Road to Kingdom, they absolutely destroyed pretty much everyone apart from O and F. On and off did pretty well to keep themselves in it, but the boys just destroyed. Like, they were literally miles ahead of everyone. Like, it was only close because of O and F. And so just wait until they get the performances out. Like, I feel like they're being unfairly judged because it's ridiculous they're sixth. They should not be sixth. And just wait until this next round. I'm saying it, the boys are going to come out and they're going to absolutely smash everyone. But I do think in this first round they're going to get sixth place. That's just my honest opinion. I think they're going to get sixth. But then it's between Stray Kids and iKON. I think Stray Kids are going to get first. I think iKON was probably my favourite performance, but it was very close between Stray Kids and iKON. Obviously, we'll talk about Stray Kids a bit more in a minute with the injuries and stuff. But I think they both did amazing performances. I'll be happy with, honestly, whichever. Like, literally whichever does well and whichever gets first place. This round doesn't matter that much with the points ranking. This second round is going to make a huge difference to the score. I think there's 20,000 points up for grabs. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think there's like 20,000 points up for grabs, so it's quite a lot. But I feel like it's hard to judge them when we haven't seen a full performance. You know, on Road to Kingdom, the rankings on that first round were not even close to how it ended up because it was only that little snippet. You know, I think on and off came 5th or 6th out of 7. And they were the second best team in the whole competition by a mile. So I feel like at the start, they all sort of tread lightly. It's all based on kind of the expectations coming into the show. I feel like once people actually start performing, the rankings will change a lot. But, I mean, everyone has to come out and smash it in the second round. I'm so excited to see all the performances. But let's have a quick talk about, obviously we had the injury with Felix. I think Felix did a really good job of coming back into the episode. And after really struggling with the choreo, you wouldn't have known when you watched Stray Kids' performance. It was literally not at all. To be honest, there's quite a few people who struggle with the choreo. I think it's very demanding. One thing you have to realise is while they've been filming this, they've all been talking about, they've all been performing on like Mnet, on award shows. Most of them very recently had comebacks. And so they're having to try and balance doing all that while learning the choreo for Kingdom and performing. And you could see that a lot of them were very stressed. The only ones who didn't seem stressed and seemed pretty chill were iKON in reality, which I think reflected in their performance. Because there's a lot of pressure, especially the first stage. And you've got no backing dancers or anything, it's just you guys. Yeah, I mean, they've got to come up with some interesting things. Like, I think the thing that were really of note in the choreography for me was Stray Kids using sound effects, using the sort of flamethrower thing. I think that they really sort of used props well. Like, really well. Obviously, iKON, I think, just mixed two songs up, which was great. They had good energy. I think that's why they stood out. The things that would have cut it on Road to Kingdom just aren't going to cut it on Kingdom, in my opinion. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling. But that's my opinion on this episode. Honestly, if you want to discuss it with me, let me know in the comments. And if you are new here, please subscribe. I literally have like 60 subs. So it'd be amazing to have more people, you know, to talk to about Kingdom and stuff. So yeah, honestly, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.